Hi, my name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS, and I hope you're doing okay. Today we're doing something a little bit different and taking a look at a photography app by legendary audio developer Bram Bos called XP4N, and it's pretty damn cool, so let's oge! Bram is an incredible developer who has given us so many wonderful music apps on iOS that include Fluss, Gauss, Hammerhead, Mononoke, Russmaker, Hilda, and Salome, just to name a few. This recent release of his is something very dear to him, so I think we all should go out and grab it because not only is it great and cheap, but as a thank you for all of the great stuff that he has created. XP4N is based off the Hasselblad XPAN rangefinder camera. It's a film camera from the 1990s which shoots in an unconventional 65:24 aspect ratio, pretty much two 35mm frames side by side, to create a wide panoramic image. It comes with 3 color film simulations to cover a range of shooting situations: the CineStill 800T, the Vision 3 250D, and Porta 400. The former two are actually directly derived from film stock used in the movie industry. It also comes with one black and white film simulation called the Ilford Ortho Plus. It's available on the App Store for a mere 99 cents and works on all iOS devices. It is currently not iPad native, so you will need to upscale if shooting on an iPad Pro, which I did along with my iPhone. So let's check out how it works. So let's open it up here on my iPad Pro M2 2022, and as you can see here in native mode, it's not made for iPad, but we can stretch it out here and it works just fine. Let's run through where everything is. So down here, if you click on the XP4N button, you get a little instructional manual, single tap to show wireframe. Now, a couple of these have just been added to the update. Unfortunately, I already went out and took photos before this current update, so I don't have all of this working in my photos, but a single tap will bring up the wireframe to help you get your images in shot easily. You've also got a double tap to swap lenses. Now, this is going to apply to certain iOS devices. Now, I went out and shot with my iPhone, a SE2, so it doesn't have all the wide angle stuff. It's got a pretty horrible camera on it. But I took the iPad out too to be able to show you the difference. Now, it didn't have the swapping lenses, so I couldn't show you that, but we can show you it in this demonstration. You've got these 4 film types that you can switch to. Also, you can take a picture, and you can also use the volume keys to take a photo. So that's nice and easy there. So horribly here, you can see the background behind my desk here. My, what have we got? Powered hubs and we've got hard drives and such. But this is just the standard view. Now, if I double tap, you're going to get this ultra wide. Now, this is going to apply to cameras that have the ultra wide ability, the lens, of course, which this iPad has. So you can see the difference there, much wider view, and double tap back. Also, if I do a single tap, it removes that frame around there, and we can bring that back. I prefer to leave the frame on here. Now, this is where we have our lenses. So all you need to do is touch one of these or here, and you can flick through them. We'll leave it on this ultra wide, double tap. So our first one is the CineStill night camera. Now, this is going to work great in night, but I found too, shooting this out in daylight, very, very rich colors and such like that. Our next one is the Vision 3, which is a more balanced film type. The next one is the Porta, which is used for daylight. And lastly, we've got this black and white one. Now, you're seeing, as I'm flicking through these, it's not giving you a representation of it through the viewfinder. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that, but when you take the photos, you will see the results. So that would be cool if that could be added, but I'm assuming that's going to take a whole lot of power to do so. And of course, here we have our big button to be able to take a photo. So let's just take a photo of each of these and then take a look at them. So we'll do a 1. And when you take a photo, it gives you a little image of it in the top corner before it disappears. So now we'll go to our next one, take a photo, and take a photo. And lastly, black and white. So you get a representation of them quickly up there. So let's jump out of here And we'll jump over to our Photos app. Let me just do that for you right now. And here are those photos here. So there's the first one. Now you can see already like a much darker image there from what you were seeing through the viewfinder. And again, a much lighter kind of color here, less shadows than the third one, which is the Porter, which is made for more daylight situations. And then this stunning black and white photo. So really nice panoramic photos. And, you know, I could see you using these for all sorts of things. They look really, really nice. So what we're going to do now is have a look at the photos I took out and about today around my house. Let's oge. Okay, so here I am in my Photos app, and we've got some music playing in the background, which is from the Delicate Giants called Junkyard Rainbow, just to take you through some of these photos while I'm yammering over the top. And these are all the photos I took today. Now, what I've done is taken a photo on each with my iPhone, and then a photo of each using my iPad Pro. And you're definitely going to see a difference in quality because of the camera quality. As I said, I have an iPhone SE2, which the camera is plop. But the iPad Pro 2022 M2 has a killer camera on the back. So let's zoom in on these and have a look. So this is around my house. Now these aren't the best photos either, because I was taking these pretty quickly and just moving around, getting some photos as fast as I can. But you'll see the difference in the film quality of these, or the film colors. So really nice. I love a lot of these black and white shots. It's a really nice black and white photo type, yeah? Now you can see here, this is the iPad. Look at the details. So much more detail in these photos compared to the iPhone, of course, because it's a better camera, yeah? Now, they're not exactly the same, all these photos either. Nice. The daylight one looks really nice here, I think, as well, in particular instances. Black and white, always beautiful. Here's under the tunnel, which is, you know, you've probably seen this on my walk with me's. And look at that. Those colors look so rich compared to the real life photo. You know, that just looks, and this is just with the iPhone too. So it's pretty grainy because of the iPhone quality. The daylight one again. So we had the balanced one. This is daylight, black and white again, lovely jubbly. And again, here we are on the iPad, and look at the difference. You know, you can really see just how stark the difference is between the camera quality. Beautiful stuff. I really love the size of these. They just are nice. I wish I had got some photos in the wide frame. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out that way, and I've got to get this show out. You know, it is what it is. So here's this old barrel. Again, we're back to the iPhone photos here. Just so you can get a reference. This thing was just laying by the creek. Just took this photo of this laying by the creek. Again, moving over to the iPad, just much more stark. Really great stuff. And I mean, any of these filters look fantastic. Look at the grass. Grass has been picked up really nice in there. Black and white too. And you know, from seeing Walk With Me, I have some beautiful trees around me. And just, you know, they're some of the creepiest, weirdest trees around I've ever seen. They look so haunted, these things. So they look fantastic. Black and white, even, beautiful. And now moving over to the iPad, look at that. It just looks like a painting. It's so beautiful. I mean, this is a really, really cool app. For 99 cents, you really can't go wrong. You know, if you want to take some interesting photos, and taking these in portrait as well, you're going to get some interesting results also, let me tell you that. Again, now this was using my iPhone, so not as good with when sunlight's in the way. It got a little bit blurry, this one. I was trying to get a bit of, you know, the sunlight beam coming through to create that effect. iPhone doesn't really allow you to do that too much. Everything gets a bit blurred. But this one's kind of okay. Hopefully, see, where the iPad, I struggled to try and get that through, but you can see, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I was trying to position myself to get some nice shots around the sun, because it was late afternoon and the sun was starting to move around, setting in the west. So just a simple chair, back on the iPhone for these 4 shots. And you'll see when we go through these to the iPad, Look at that. It's such a stark difference. The iPad camera is so much better. Let's zoom in, you can see. Man, why do people graffiti everything? Anyway, that's besides the point. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I just love the size of these. This is just wicked. And you may have seen this shot many times. I've flown the drone over this. So here we are on the iPhone again. A little bit blurred out here. The iPhone is just not good at capturing, especially that iPhone, capturing really nice high res, even though it's set to the highest specs. But here we are. Look at that, man. Nicey nice. Really wicked stuff. And so there's 4 of those. And I think, oh, we got this last one, close up of this tree coming back. I was walking back. Awesome. So these are iPhone versions, and again onto the iPad where the shadows are just so much nicer. So this is the night view. These have all been in the same order, where it's Cinestill, Vision 3, Porter, and Ortho Plus. So they've all been in order one by one. So that is XP4N by Bram Bos for all iOS devices at the incredibly low price of just 99 cents. So go and grab it now to let Bram know just how cool he is and enjoy taking some really cool photos with it. Are you enjoying the content here on the channel? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and by smashing a like, hitting the subscribe, and ringing the bell to keep up with all of the latest app demos and live streams. You can also become a member for $1 a month or a Patreon to get your songs mastered and win some cool apps. All right, let's get out of here, and remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Stay awake and let's Oj!